Jared at Havoc Motorcycles, and I'd like to introduce you to a motorcycle that we have in our inventory. It is one of our latest models. This is actually a 2020 model. We call it the 127 Voodoo, and we named it that way because as soon as you get on it, you realize that it's got a little bit of magic. This thing, this thing is all motor. It's a small bike. It's a compact motorcycle, but the feature that we all love about this bike is that motor. This is a 127 cubic inch. It's an El Bruto competition series motor, carbureted, has 140 horsepower and 140 foot-pounds of torque. And for anybody who's addicted to horsepower like we are, this is the best thing that you could ever get. It is something that you can buy and you don't have to do a thing to. We get calls from people all the time saying, I need more horsepower for my bike, I need an upgrade, I need a cam, I need a big bore. None of that. With our bikes, especially this one with 140 horsepower, you won't get any horsepower shrinkage on this motorcycle. You're going to enjoy this bike and just look at it. It's a great old school looking bike, but has a lot of technology on it, which I'm going to tell you about. We went for a kind of a 60s look, something a little different from us because our baggers are very modern. We got drop seat Softails, but with this one, we went for a kind of a bare bones look. It is a Softail, so you don't need the sprung seat, and if you don't like the sprung seat, we can put a different one on there for you. But I'll tell you, that's really, really comfortable. Springer front end. What we like about that is obviously it looks great, but it actually performs. Springers don't dive under braking, so you get nice consistent handling. And like all our bikes, it's made to perform. Not only does it have tons of horsepower, but it has the brakes where you need it. Those are dual 4-piston brake calipers. They're made by our friends at Hog Halters. We use Hog Halters on all our bikes because we just love them. 11.5-inch floating rotors on there. Not every day that you see a Springer with dual brakes, but we like our bikes to stop as well as go. And also handle. So we've got a 4-piston caliper on the back too. Wheels are gorgeous. Everybody loves these wheels. Big thick spokes, black powder coated rims, spokes, hubs with that little offset in chrome. And we kind of carry that theme out, as you can see, through the whole bike. We've got black Springer chrome rockers, black caliper carriers, chrome caliper, chrome nipples. We got a chrome Springer here, chrome risers on black bars. And if we take a look, old school chrome horn, old school chrome air breather, high tracker pipe, which really I think gives the bike some character. We've got some chrome, again another 4-piston caliper, floating rotor here with the black and chrome contrast, same wheel. That's a 200 series rear tire, so it's meaty, but the bike handles well. It's a light bike, so you can throw it around, and it's a 21 3.5 on the front with 120 Metzler's ME888s, both front and back. So if you come around here maybe with the camera, you can see the width of that tire, and just see the profile of this bike. It's really something to get on and ride. You know that you're on something special, and like all our bikes, you pull up somewhere and people are going to go, what the hell is that? Wow, looks like a custom bike, but for reasons I'm going to tell you, it's even better. A lot of handmade stuff on here, handmade fender. We come in here and look at some of this detail. Handmade shift lever, handmade engine mounts. We got that little spiked key holder that we like to use. That's made by Motorway Engineering in the States. Couple of Voodoo coils, single coil on each cylinder. Obviously, the thing that just grabs your attention is that massive belt drive. 3 3/8 inch open belt, nice and smooth. So we got belt drive here on a 6-speed transmission and a final belt drive. So that 140 horsepower doesn't give you any snap. It's actually nice and smooth, and they start really smooth too because there's no compensator on there. So it's a nice smooth vroom, and off it goes. Beautiful little peanut tank, battleship gray. There's a metallic in there. If it was a little sunnier, you'd probably see it. But anyway, some more technology on here. We've got a Dakota Digital. That's a blue digital LED readout. So nice black controls, black mirrors, and when you're sitting on the bike, you just see this nice round instrumentation and that round LED headlight at the front. So it's really a beautiful bike to ride. It gives you a great feeling. Of course, you have to hold on with 140 horsepower and know what you're doing. Our bikes are not for just anybody. We always advise people that experienced riders only, because they're pretty powerful bikes. Anyway, Havoc motorcycles have their own 17-digit VIN numbers. This is not a custom bike. This is a registered model. For 2020, it's going to be in the Canadian Blue Book of Values, so your bank or your finance company can find the values and finance the bike for you. It'll be in the Canadian database, or the database of the Canadian Insurance Bureau, so you can walk into your broker that you use and they'll find it in their database, so you can insure it, so you can register it as a Havoc, you can finance it as a Havoc, and you can insure it as a Havoc motorcycle. Looks like a custom bike, but it's not, and here's the best part. $29,995 is what this motorcycle sells for. So do the math. Walk into your big box store and get a bike like everybody else has. Start dumping money into chrome accessories and making it go fast, and you're over that. I can assure you. So this motorcycle, you take it out of the box and you ride it and enjoy it. That's all there is to it. So if you want something for 2020 that is fun, powerful, and different, give us a call. This bike is available for sale right now.